We were all East Coast, a little Brooklyn inspired. Now we're heading to the West Coast, and you can tell there is a whole new feeling in this set. And I mean, typically we think West Coast, we think more relaxed, we think boho.
Yeah. And at the moment, like Brooklyn is on fire, Venice Beach is on fire because Google moved in and then Snapchat moved in. So it's the hottest place to go, like amazing restaurants, etc. But people actually surf in Venice Beach. That's a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
That's a thing. You go to a restaurant, there's surfboards leaning on the wall beside the restaurant. And people do yoga a lot. So the first thing you're going to notice is the wall. The way that it's set up is a little bit different. It's kind of loose. You just hang stuff when you get it. You made a macrame, you hang it up. Your yoga mat gets hung on the wall right over the living room sofa. Nobody's worried about a thing. If you have a surfboard, that is hanging on the wall. If you have a bike, that is hanging on the wall. So often, it's kind of about that outdoor activity you do. Unlike Brooklyn, that's very cerebral, this is very much, when are we going hiking? We haven't been hiking in an hour, when are we going?
And then it's functional because, you know, that becomes your art.
Yeah, for sure.
You threw your bike up on the wall.
Macrame is a thing in Venice Beach and Santa Monica. It's everywhere, and you'll be shocked to know that to get a small macrame hanging of these sizes, $800, $900 US dollars. Yes.
We used to make those.
Right. Thank you. They must think we're high. We're going to buy that. I'm not buying that. Anyway, thank you, HomeSense, because these macrames were a lot less expensive, so we got them from HomeSense.
Nice.
The light fixture, I just freaking love. I bought that in Venice Beach. It's just, I love the vibe of it. You just plug it in. It can go anywhere. You don't have to hire an electrician. Suddenly you need more light. You have it. Look at the magazine rack. Isn't that fun?
That is great.
Can you see what that is?
So were they easy to hang? Oh, it's a loop and you just throw the magazine on it.
Yeah,
it's a string.
As long as you're sober, you can do it. The dish towel, this was inspired by a friend of mine who has dish towels hanging on the wall as art.
Nice.
Right? So I thought this was fun.
Chill.
Large fancy room filled with crap. Right? But for the main furniture, again, we went to LT. We've got some lovely wood. You can really see the grain of the wood, so you get a sense of the organic nature of it.
Yeah.
Some fun games on the coffee table. Everybody has to put their feet on the coffee table. That's just a thing. You don't take your shoes off when you go into somebody's house in Venice Beach. You don't need to, because there's no mud. There's nothing. There's a little bit of dirt. There's a little sand.
It's summer all the time.
Sand on your flip-flops.
And the games here are not going to give you anxiety.
Well, I don't know.
We're away from the East Coast now.
It's like a pickup stick. I think you're supposed to try to remove one, Tracy. Try to remove one.
Gosh, you're going to make me do it again.
I got to get my money back.
All right.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to try to remove a light-colored one.
Yeah, right.
A light-colored
You
one.
go for it.
I'm going to try. Yeah! Hey, your turn. Your turn.
What else we got? We got a whole bunch of... We have a whole bunch of plants, and I think that's an important part of it, too.
Succulents are huge. We have them hanging on the wall. Everybody has them on their balcony.
Yeah.
This is called a fire plant, and it looks nice and green here, this kind of stick that you see. But in California, with a lot of sunshine, they turn bright red. So this will really put on an amazing show if you put it outside in the summertime. It'll turn bright, bright red. Lots of plants on balconies, and you never really have to worry about them too much. Throw an ice cube in your succulents, and they kind of take care of themselves. The other thing is, color is really alive and vibrant, and people don't worry too much about being disciplined. Like if they decide they want the purple and green and red towels, that comes into the kitchen. They're not too hung up on it.
I think that's great.
So it definitely is a different vibe. And the other thing that I've noticed from East Coast to West Coast, this is Canada and this is the United States as well, there tends to be more symmetry the further you go east. It's like, we're freaking cold and we want control.
Yes.
Right? Yes. And then the further you go west, it's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Stuff's just kind of hanging wherever it's gotten, place. It doesn't really matter.
It's a bit of an uptightness, I would say, the more east you go.
Well,
and I speak from someone from the east.
I got plenty of it's weird because I'm a West Coast person, so when I go there, I'm like all espadrilles and relaxed. When I come home, it's like, wait, somebody's got that chair's on an angle.
Yeah.
Everybody stop.
It's like you get into the hustle when the farther east you go. I just want to mention Sheridan Nurseries for those incredible plants. And I like this stick. I feel like I'm going to keep it for the rest of the show. It makes me feel like a teacher.
I'm going to try one more.
Like a teacher for 1952. Okay. Oh, you did it again.
I'm feeling